Alright, like I said in a tweet, I guess, last night, I'm swamped with projects, but I could always use one more, especially one that was as interesting as the Planet Money one. So I created a draft for it, and I'll show us how to use it real quick. First, just go to earth.google.com/web, or just Google search Google Earth. I'm going to show a couple of things. One, kind of to style it, and then to import. So if you'll see here, there's no import yet. You have to go change it in settings. So I click the hamburger, go to settings. It is experimental, but it's not going to hurt your machine. Just hit save. Once you do that, you can import KML files. The second thing I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off the clouds, and I'm going to turn off the roads as far as my map style goes. That way the tour looks a little bit cleaner. It's easier to see. So go to the hamburger, go to map style, go to custom. For some reason when you go to custom, it automatically turns the clouds off. It had the roads off, but make sure that the roads and the clouds are unchecked. And now we're ready to start. So I'm going to import a file. Once you download it, just find it wherever you downloaded it to and import, or you can put it in Drive.
I'm Alex Bloomberg at Planet Money, and a while ago we had this idea. Make a t-shirt, and then file that shirt around the world as it gets made. This, right here. Okay.
Alright, so you can see that the video starts playing automatically, and the videos are going to continue to autoplay because I have the trigger event set up with times. If you want to move on to the next video, just click these chevrons up here, the right or the left, and you'll follow the exact same chapter that the Planet Money team followed. So it takes you from location, it'll give you a little information. We turn up the music for you.
America, it turns out, exports more cotton than any other country in the world. For about a century, America maintained its cotton dominance by using slave labor. Today, it does so using technology.
Yeah, so the camera, for lack of a better word, is going to move at certain time intervals between these chapters. So at the end of each of the videos, they range between like 2 minutes and 6 minutes. Your students can kind of work on this, or you can have them start exploring as well afterwards. If you click the little markers, this will come up just to give you a little bit, what the marker is in and of itself. We can put more stuff in there if we want to, but right now this is kind of all I have. If you're on a smaller screen, this panel might get in your way. So what I often do is I just click on that panel and then hit the escape key, and that'll move the left panel. You can always bring it back by just clicking the ribbon there. You can also save the file onto your local and then just use that arrow. For some reason that arrow is not there unless you save it. If you drop this down, let's say that you didn't finish your activity, you can always go to another chapter. So I'm going to go ahead and click the third chapter, the people one, because it's pretty interesting. I'm going to first double click to send my camera that direction, and then I'm going to click the I for show balloon. What that will do is it'll show the third chapter, and then you can start going through that one instead of having to go through the chevrons, just for indexing reasons. Personally, what I would do first is just go through using just the simple chevrons down here, and just go through the entire tour and enjoy it. Maybe take your time and listen and watch the kind of video play, and then maybe at the end of each chapter, each section, you can go in exploring, like dropping Pegman down, seeing kind of more of the cultural landscape and kind of all those fun, cool things. But I would just kind of run through it first and then maybe explore as you run it through a second time. When you get to the end, where it's all of the paths and all of the kind of points within the videos goes, if you want to restart, you can either just hit this and it'll go, it'll go to the beginning, or you can always just come up here and then just do the introduction thing again. So I hope that was a good enough tutorial for this little project. I really enjoyed it. Thanks. Yeah, I thought I was done. delete your file afterwards, if that way it's not always coming up whenever you log into earth.google.com. Just check it and then trash it. And you can always, upload it or, import it later. Now I'm really done.